Don't let the ghosts and the ghouls disturb you.
Hey, what's up, guys? This is Josh from Nightmare on Woodsboro Lake, coming at you with another spoiler-free movie review. Um, this time, it's going to be a little bit more of a kiddish episode, because you know me, I really enjoy, aside from horror and comedy and stuff, I'm a big sucker for cartoons. I don't care what anybody says. I don't even need a kid as an excuse. You know, I do have one on the way, but I've been watching cartoons well before that, so I'm not going to pretend. But this one is definitely a classic in my books, and I'm sure a lot of you guys feel the same way. And today, that movie that we're going to be talking about, and sorry, this is a double feature DVD that I bought, but we're going to be talking about Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island. Now, this one was so fun growing up. For me, I've always been a huge Scooby-Doo fan. Like, I loved watching the very old ones, then A Pup Named Scooby-Doo, and then, like, as they progressed, I watched, like, the other seasons that came out. But this was a really, really fun one. So you have the gang. They've all kind of been doing their own thing, but they come together to, with the prompting of Vilma and Fred, well, mainly Fred. Fred orchestrated getting them all back together, but they decide to go to Louisiana to shoot some haunted location stuff for Daphne's show, not Velma. Jinkies, I freaking messed that up. Ruh Roh Raggy. But yeah. So they end up in Louisiana, and they find out about this story about Moonscar Island from a local, and they end up going out to this like old mansion kind of house out there on this island, and because they have to take a river boat to get there, and they learned about this pirate who they were like pillaging through the area, and it was like a crazy time, and they were just these evil beings, supposedly. So you learn about that, and things. I feel like everybody should have watched this at some point. I'm trying so hard not to like spoil things, but I feel like everybody at least should have seen this at least once in their lifetime, especially if you're in my age range or even a little bit younger than me. Like, but things get very crazy on this island, and it becomes more than just another, you know, real estate developer or, you know, theme park guy in a costume. It runs much deeper than that, so it gets really, really crazy for Scooby and the gang. But love the soundtrack. It was very fun. Love just the premise of the movie, and just seeing Scooby-Doo and Shaggy and the gang all being put in more of a real dangerous situation than they're normally used to with Mystery Incorporated. So, it was a really fun time going into it. I was excited, because I was a kid when I first saw this, and I loved Scooby-Doo. So whenever they had full-length feature films, I was very excited. I loved the one about the aliens out in the desert. I loved going to the ghoul school, and Shaggy becoming a werewolf, and like all the different Scooby-Doo movies that came out. Oh, the cyber like the cyber ghost one that came out. That was fun too. They were all just really, really good times as a kid. I have such fond memories of Scooby-Doo, and I'm definitely going to let my little girl watch Scooby-Doo. I feel like she will enjoy that as much as I did, hopefully. If not, yeah, it's whatever. I'm not gonna hold it against her, but I'm definitely gonna let her see it and make her own decision on that. Um, but yeah, like I said, growing into it, I was super excited because I was pretty young, and I still, even when I hear about new ones, like I really want to see it. I don't know why I haven't yet, but Courage the Cowardly Dog meets Scooby Doo, you know, and like that's another show that I really enjoyed as a kid. You know, stupid dog, you made me look bad. um, that was always a fun, like kind of like horror-ish, spooky-ish kind of like cartoon. Um, but yeah, if I was to rank this, you guys can hate on me all you want. This is just simply for the fact of how much I love Scooby Doo and how much I love these movies that I'm going to give it a very, very solid score. Um, just taking it as in for what it is and what it, you know, I give this easily a fatality, and that's not because of any of my horror ranking usually, but just because it was a really fun movie and I really enjoyed it. And you know, there's no mystery, but it's about zombies, and I love zombies, so do with that what you will. Definitely leave me a comment below. Let me know if you grew up watching the Scooby Doo series, and you know what was your favorite Scooby Doo movie? Have you seen this? What did you think? And any other kind of thing you'd like to talk about. So yeah, feel free to leave me a comment below. I always enjoy talking with you guys about this stuff. Um, and thank you guys so much for tuning in. You know, it means a lot to me that you guys check out my stuff or like my videos and hang out with me a little bit. Check out some of my skits or interviews or reviews. You guys are my friends, and I really enjoy talking with you guys. So, yeah, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the Nightmare on Woodsboro Lake family. All right, guys. As always, keep killing it out there, my friends, and just remember, don't get caught.